Hello, my lovelies, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is going to be your August monthly reading. Let's see what's going on for you guys. I'm doing them as collectives this time because I've been working on a bunch of other stuff behind the scenes, podcasts, all that good stuff, other videos. So apologies that you guys didn't get individual ones. I'll try and make it up for you later on in the month where we do a more in-depth reading. All right, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What is the energy around August? Ooh, your health. It could come into focus is what Spirit's saying. They're showing me like somebody like fine-tuning something. It looks like we're looking at something under a microscope. So I feel like checkups, lab work, things like that, really taking good care of your health, prioritizing your health, right? That needs to be something that's paramount. We need to focus on those things. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So take good care of the vessel that you possess at this time. Guilt. So we could be letting go of these negative, heavy emotions as well. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So guilt, shame, regret, those are all low vibrational, heavy energies. We want to focus on the positive and let go of the negative. Release any beliefs that no longer assist in your soul's growth. If it's not for you, let it go. Your purpose might be unfolding for you as well in the month of August. I know what I am here to do, and if you don't, Spirit's about to show you. We're also releasing blame, so taking accountability for any part that you have in anything. I accept responsibility for my well-being. And doubt, another low vibration that we're working on releasing. I release the need to know all of the answers, right? Sometimes we don't need to know those immediately. All right, let's see what's happening for love. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What's going on for August for love? Whoa, all right, we had a big old stack fall out. Let's try and get you a better shuffle. Air signs, what is happening in August? What's happening in August? There we go. Ooh. A karmic relationship. You might be saying no to this. I feel like that might be something that could be affecting your health. And narcissistic people come to mind with that. Energy vampires, all that. So fleeting triggers turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. Learning to love yourself first, unconditionally, no matter who's involved, right? Narcissist, okay. The golden mirror definitely tells us that we could be dealing with a one-sided relationship or love bombing, hiccups, burpy energy for confirmation. Spirit works that way for me. So watch out for people that love bomb you. What is love bombing? Do your own research, but the long and the short of it is that they come in all lovey-dovey so that they can dig their hooks into you, manipulate you, get in your good graces, and then they pull the rug out from underneath you and they become a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, right? So we want to be very cautious of that. If that's who you're dealing with, I do feel like we are severing ties. Endings bring new beginnings, okay? And this might also lead you to your purpose this month. So growth, change, liberation, and transition. We have some new beginnings. Could also be struggling with addictions, codependency, or something that keeps you feeling like you're stuck. Take accountability where it's needed. Focus the energy on healing from all of these things. Toxicity, addictions, codependency, and karmic relationships. Focus your energy on you. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from a toxic relationship or addiction, and the truth will come out. So some sort of truth revelation or some sort of power to overcome all of these challenges. All right. The energy feels a little bit heavy, a little bit stifling is the word that Spirit's giving me. So that could be the energy that you're dealing with in the early part of August. I do feel like by about mid-month, things do start to get a lot easier. All right. What do we need to see for the air signs? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What is happening in August for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Spirit, what's going on? Yeah, some breakthroughs, new beginnings, creativity, passion projects, following your passion. I feel like part of it is that we really need to kind of embrace change this month. And I feel like for some of you, that's a little scary. You're looking for stability, right? I feel like a lot of people are looking for the one, the person that offers them what they're looking for. Somebody could be juggling a lot of challenges is the word that's coming to mind. Financial challenges. I feel like maybe they're juggling multiple things, like a lot of irons in the fire. Maybe somebody's juggling relationships, things like that. So we have to figure out what's going to work best for us and what we really need to cut away and eliminate. And I feel like your ships are coming in. You've waited a long time for these things to change, maybe addictions to leave your life, and that offers in some new opportunities. The star, I read a few different ways. One, it's a wish fulfillment sent in divine timing. The other way that I read that is that you could potentially be in the spotlight after all of your healing. So maybe what you're going through, maybe your testimony, everything you've lived through, maybe that is showcased in some way, shape, or form for others to see. That's an interesting one to come through. There is some new love that's trying to come in for you. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, so new beginnings, definitely. We have the King of Pentacles. He came out in the reverse. Be cautious that you're not making bad business decisions, bad financial decisions. Maybe you're getting scammed by somebody. Watch out for like those romance scams, because they're everywhere, right? Celebrities messaging you, oh, I want to marry you, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, please believe that they are a dime a dozen, and there's a million of them out there. So don't get scammed by people, especially those romance scams. That's what's coming to mind. Four of Wands plus the King of Pentacles in reverse. Don't spend too much on a huge lavish wedding, especially if you think you're marrying a karmic. All right. The Chariot, we have some forward progress after a long period of stagnation, things moving along quickly. I feel like things kind of get off the ground after an ending somewhere. It also helps to balance things out, travel, movement, relocation, and purchasing a vehicle. The Nine of Cups tells us we have a wish fulfillment coming in, and I feel like we've waited a really long time for these things to happen. You might overthink it. I feel like you need to remove the blinders and see the truth for what it is. The truth is there. I feel like you might have a good little laugh at whatever this is after the fact, because you're healing from whatever this is. What else? All right. Unions are in the works. I do feel like for some of you, you're solidifying a relationship. I do feel like there's karmic ties in some way, shape, or form. Could be extended family, children, co-workers, in-laws, things like that. You need to cut those things off. If you and your person are solid, the rest doesn't matter, but you do have to have boundaries going forward, and that definitely requires strength and courage to get there. All right, somebody is heavily spying on you or the situation. I feel like this person thinks they're hot shit. They think they're a know-it-all, but they have a lot of things to learn still. So I feel like there's a lot of curious energy about. The Queen of Pentacles says we're going to be focusing primarily on work, priorities, practical matters, building our legacy, building our empire, but it does lead to a wish fulfillment. Another ace, Ace of Swords. The truth, the clarity, the breakthrough you need is coming. That's also echoed by the Sword and the Rose. A lot of truth and clarity coming in about a situation or a person. One more to close the reading. There we go. All right. We've got to let go of this negative mentality that we worry and we overthink every little detail. It's keeping you up at night, it's stealing your joy, and we want to transform that energy. So very important that we walk away from what's not serving us this month and go towards things that are better. I feel like work is going to improve, more money, better pay, things like that. I do feel like we need to put in the hard work where it's required. We also need to see the truth for what it is. Any sort of illusions are going to be brought to the light, and you do have to make a decision when it pertains to love and a relationship. For some of you, you're ending something with a karmic partnership. For others of you, I feel like you're going to wind up married to somebody new. So Spirit, tell us some timing. All right. When is this karmic situation going to be resolved? So let's start there. When is the karmic exiting their life, Spirit? When is the karmic exiting? February. All right. So some of you, it might take up until February before the karmic is truly out of your life. All right. Give it time. It's in the works. Next spring, so March would be after February, and by the end of the week. So some of you are like done. You want this over and done with. Tell us about the union, the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. When is union coming in for this collective? It's time to let go. So some of you might be walking away from somebody, a waste of your time, right? The karmic. time is frozen, so something isn't moving forward like you thought it was going to, so cut it off. Happy union, Spirit, August. Ooh, and we're reading for August. So there could be a happy union coming for you, Two of Cups, in the month of August. Let's see. Tell me about... I want to know about the Star card, so I want to shuffle again. Tell me about the Star card. When is the timing for the Star card? Let it be a mystery. So something is going to change in divine timing, but the truth definitely comes out. New beginnings, Spirit. We have several aces. New beginnings for love, clarity, all that good stuff. We have a flipper. Next summer, might have some new beginnings with love and creativity. Anything else? Let's see. When is this ending coming, Spirit? When is the ending coming? Not in this lifetime. Ooh, some of you are refusing to let go of a karmic, is what Spirit's telling me. That you really need to consider that. Anything else we need to know for this reading, Spirit, timing-wise? Amazing chemistry, terrible timing. I do feel like some of you have somebody that you've already encountered, that you already met, that it's like you really clicked with this person. And I feel like some of you were in a karmic situationship, not even a relationship, a situationship with somebody that you know is no good for you, but yet there's still reasons why you're stuck there. Maybe it's financial, maybe it's children, work, whatever it happens to be. There's a reason why you didn't leave that. I feel like if this person is the one who's supposed to be in your life, that they'll circle the block. So when is this connection that we have amazing chemistry and terrible timing returning? Because I do feel like they are returning. Tell us when, Spirit. When is this person returning? Timing is much further in the future, so not yet. Because we have to close out these chapters. I swear we had a flipper. Yes, we did. Something that you need to leave in the past as well. Anything else for timing? It's time to move forward. Yeah. So I feel like the reason it hasn't come in yet is because you haven't closed this chapter with the karmic yet. So when this karmic situation, partnership, marriage, whatever it is, happens to be done and over with, solidified, because we have the coffin out here, we go through that healing process, and then these things start to come in. It could be next summer for some of you. August could also be significant, next spring and February. So all in all, you need to focus on your health. You are going towards your purpose, your calling, or some sort of purpose-driven activity is the word they're giving me. You will have to make some decisions about love this month, and the illusions that you need to see are going to be revealed so that you can make some forward progress to let go of what's not serving you and go towards something that is much better. Have a great month.